How many times have you found yourself reacting to a situation only to regret it later? Whether it's anger, anxiety, or frustration, we've all been there. But imagine being able to stay calm no matter what life throws at you. Imagine never letting your emotions dictate your actions or cloud your judgment. The Stoics were masters at this. They didn't just manage their emotions, they controlled them. In this video, we're going to explore how you can develop the same emotional resilience. You'll learn how to respond, not react, and how to navigate life with calm, rational clarity, no matter how chaotic things get. Let's begin. Number 1, the root of emotions, how perception shapes your feelings. Emotions are often seen as unpredictable, something that just happens to us. But in Stoic philosophy, emotions are the result of our thoughts, not events. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about a time you've been angry. Maybe someone cut you off in traffic, or someone said something hurtful. Your immediate reaction might have been anger or frustration. But here's the key. You chose to interpret that event as something frustrating. In reality, nothing inherently causes anger. It's your perspective that triggers the emotion. To control your emotions like a Stoic, you first need to understand that your thoughts create your feelings. The moment you realize that you are in charge of your interpretation, you unlock the power to change your emotional responses. When you feel your emotions rising, pause and ask yourself, what am I telling myself about this situation? Is my perspective helping me remain calm, or is it feeding my emotions? Reframe the situation. Shift your perspective, and you can change the emotional outcome. Number 2, focus on what you can control. The dichotomy of control. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. There are things within your control and things outside of it. When we try to control things outside of our influence, other people, the weather, or even past events, we create unnecessary emotional turmoil. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Let's break this down. If you're stuck in traffic and late for an important meeting, you could either get frustrated and angry, or you could accept the situation and find a way to use that time constructively. The external situation is outside of your control, but how you respond is entirely up to you. When you feel yourself getting emotional, ask, is this situation within my control? Can I change anything about it right now? If not, how can I accept it and move forward? The more you embrace the reality of what you can control, the more peace you'll find in the midst of chaos. Number 3, the power of self-discipline. Strengthen your emotional muscles. Have you ever noticed that the more you give in to impulsive emotions, the harder it is to break free? The Stoics taught that self-discipline is the key to emotional mastery. It's like training a muscle. The more you exercise your self-control, the stronger it becomes. Seneca, in his letters, urged us to practice voluntary discomfort, choosing discomfort on purpose so we can build inner strength. By subjecting yourself to mild hardships, whether through fasting, taking cold showers, or enduring discomfort in other forms, you prepare your mind to stay calm in more intense situations. Introduce small challenges into your daily routine to build your emotional resilience. This could be as simple as waking up earlier, taking a cold shower, saying no to immediate gratification. Each act of discipline strengthens your emotional control and prepares you for bigger challenges ahead. Number 4, reframe the situation. Don't let your emotions hijack your mind. The Stoics taught that how we interpret the world around us determines our emotional state. We don't need to eliminate emotions, but we need to prevent them from controlling us. One of the most powerful tools in Stoic philosophy is cognitive reframing, changing the way we look at a situation. For example, if someone insults you, your initial reaction might be anger or embarrassment. But instead of allowing that emotion to spiral, you can reframe it. This person's opinion doesn't define me. Maybe they're having a bad day, and it has nothing to do with me. When you reframe your thoughts, you take away the emotional power the situation holds over you. When you feel a negative emotion arising, pause. Before you react, ask, what else could be true about this situation? How can I see this differently to avoid an emotional overreaction? Reframing helps you detach your emotions from the situation, giving you the freedom to respond rationally. Number 5. Embrace the uncontrollable. Accept the impermanence of life. One of the most important lessons from Stoic philosophy is accepting that life is unpredictable and that we cannot control everything. The Stoics weren't advocating for apathy, but for serenity in the face of chaos. Epictetus once said, "Freedom is the only goal, and that freedom is the result of self-control." To master your emotions, you must let go of the need to control everything. Life is inherently unpredictable, and the more we resist this, the more we suffer emotionally. By accepting that some things are out of our hands, we can free ourselves from the anxiety of trying to control the uncontrollable. When life throws something unexpected at you, instead of reacting emotionally, remind yourself, "This is out of my control. I can't change this, but I can control how I respond." Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means letting go of unnecessary emotional struggle. Controlling your emotions like a Stoic doesn't mean suppressing them. It means understanding them, reframing them, and choosing how to respond. By focusing on what you can control, practicing self-discipline, and accepting the uncontrollable, you develop the emotional resilience that the Stoics were known for. Remember, life will always present challenges, but it's your response to those challenges that determines your peace and clarity. Stoicism isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about equipping yourself with the tools to navigate it with calmness and wisdom. So, the next time you find yourself on the brink of overreacting, pause and ask yourself, what can I control here? How can I reframe this situation to find peace? How can I respond with rationality instead of reacting impulsively? Each moment of emotional control is a step toward mastering yourself and leading a life of tranquility. Stoic philosophy offers us not just a way to think, but a way to live. A way to live fully present in each moment, unshaken by the storm of emotions that often cloud our judgment. Every day is an opportunity to practice emotional mastery, to grow stronger in mind and spirit. So, embrace these Stoic principles and remember, you are in control of how you feel, no matter what happens outside of you. Live like a Stoic, calm, rational, and in full control of your emotions.